Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Sonic Amateur Games Expo 2019 coverage. In this episode we're taking a look at Sonic Explorers. Now, finally some 3D action on the old Sage here. So this is Sonic Explorers. It is a explorative, I don't want to say open world, but sort of sandboxy Sonic game, where you basically complete the stage by collecting a certain amount of gems that are hidden around the stage, which is a nice little idea. It means that you have to do some platforming, that bit of exploration. It makes good use of the space, which I'm very, very into. It's got some nice little power-ups. It's got the full sort of modern Sonic gamut when it comes to the old abilities. You've got homing attacks, you've got boosting. Yeah, it's really, really good fun. A really solid little engine. It plays really well, actually. You always feel like you have good control over Sonic. It doesn't ever feel like it gets a bit too unwieldy when you're at top speed. Yeah, I can't really knock this, to be honest with you. I was having a really good time. It's a very clean looking game as well. I feel like they've taken a little bit of the older Nintendo design philosophy for this game, because yeah, it did remind me of some Mario, some 3D Mario every now and again. Definitely the structure of the main stage area as well definitely feels like the first stage of Mario 64 in particular, with this large hill where the exit is, for example. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think it's a really solid 3D Sonic fan game. I think it controls well. I like the focus on exploration. I think that's something that Sonic games definitely need a little bit more of, a little bit of that playground element. Give the character a sandbox to muck around with, and this totally lets that happen, to be honest with you. It feels like there's enough going on in any given space to warrant it being designed the way it is. Some 3D fan games suffer from having a huge open space and not a lot to do in it, whereas this feels a lot more tighter. It feels like it's contained on this little island where everything's going on, and there's some nice design here, there's some nice movement around ramps and things, and it just really keeps things moving and interesting. The one thing I'd say is that it does feel like it's lacking loop-de-loops. That's the one thing I'd say that this could probably need. But I suppose if this is the first stage of the game, this is basically just sort of getting you used to the controls, and yeah, I think this is a really good starting area, to be honest with you. Without the loops in it, I just feel like it lets you focus on Sonic's mechanics a little bit more, and the exploration and the goals, what with the collecting the gems to open the exit. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. I can't recommend this one enough, to be honest with you. I think it's a little bit more considered, a little bit more slower paced than modern Sonic, not to the degree where it feels like it's arduous to get through. It's not particularly slow, and when you're boosting you do get up to a nice speed, but it's just manageable, I think is the word I want to use. You can basically get around pretty easily, you control Sonic without too much hassle, never feels like it's too unwieldy. It's the right speed for this game design, basically, because the focus is more on exploration and collecting items. It's a little bit more considered and a little bit more manageable, and I think that suits this right down to the ground. So yeah, Sonic Explorers, well worth checking out. A really cool little sandbox Sonic game with a cool stage to explore, with some nice little secrets. You can go and look for red star rings if you want to. That's a really good little side activity to go and have a look for, because yeah, the space that this is taking place in is really fun and really interesting. There's always something to do. It's very well packed in. Like I say, it's not too big and not too empty. There's the right amount of stuff going on at any given point, and it all controls really well. So yeah, I would highly recommend Sonic Explorers.